So recently, Creator Fundamentals hit 5 million views. Having reached that major milestone, I thought it would be cool to take a look and see exactly how much AdSense YouTube paid us for those 5 million views. We're going to dive into that, plus stick around because I'm going to talk a little bit about how much money the channel made as a whole beyond AdSense, and you're going to want to hear about that because it may surprise you how much more money can be made above and beyond ad revenue. All right, before we get started, I just want to let you know I'm not going to blur out any of these numbers, so stick around if you want to see the actual numbers behind Creator Fundamentals and how much money is actually being made. All right, so we're here in YouTube Studio. We are going to take a look at the analytics and try to get an understanding of how much money the channel has made. So in the last 28 days, the channel has reached 102,000, almost 103,000 views, and we have accumulated $577.28. Now, the first thing I want to mention is that for the last couple years, pretty much since the spike that we saw with COVID, this channel has been on somewhat of a downward decline. Some of that's expected. The growth is very cyclical at times, and for this particular channel, we have been seeing a little bit of a downslope. Now, it's very important to let you know about this because a lot of people see channels and they see channels that are growing successfully and they think that it's just smooth sailing. I want to let you know that it's not always as smooth as you want it to be, and there are going to be times when things aren't going your way and you have to persevere, you have to keep pushing forward, and you have to do everything you can to continue to grow your brand, even if it feels like YouTube is not rewarding you for the effort that you're putting in. It will turn around eventually. You have to keep doing the work. You don't want to get discouraged and stop making content. And the biggest thing you want to remember is that success is not measured by your high points, but how you respond to your low points. There are going to be ebbs and flows, highs and lows, peaks and valleys through your journey here on YouTube, and you really want to make sure that you're prepared for those low points and you have a plan and you're consistent and persistent and patient in pushing through those low points to continue to grow your channel and push it in a positive direction. All right, so the first thing I want to do is show you how we accumulated the views over the course of the 3.5 years that Creator Fundamentals has been on YouTube. We're going to jump down here to lifetime and take a look at those total views. Now, this shows your video count down here. They haven't been tracking this or displaying this on the total count, so you don't really get a good understanding of how many videos were made prior to this. But I can tell you what, if we zoom in here on this area, where we have the least amount of response from YouTube, this is by far when I was putting in the most effort and the most time in terms of trying to fit this entire process into my schedule. I was doing 3 videos a week all the way up to 100 videos, and it was shortly after I reached that 100 video mark that things really started to take off. In February, I believe it was, let's see, February or late January of 2018. So we started in 2017. So 2017 to 2018, 19, 20, 21. We're closing in 4 years will be June 15th, I think, is when we actually started on the channel. So that'll make the 4-year mark. We're going to show you exactly how much money we've earned since then. April, May, June. So we got about 3 months till we close in on the full 4th year here on Creator Fundamentals. And like I mentioned, we had some pretty decent momentum, and we kind of lost some of that heading into 2020 or mid-2020 after the spike that we saw with COVID. We didn't see as much of a spike as a lot of other channels did, but we did see kind of that downslope that hit us a little harder than expected. And I say us, it's just me. I do all the work from video production to business and all that. But it has been an interesting journey thus far, but we got to keep moving forward and get this darn channel to 100,000 subscribers. Speaking of which, if you appreciate content that's going to help keep you informed and help you learn how to grow your YouTube channel, consider clicking the subscribe button and the bell notification icon so you don't miss future videos that'll help you do just that. We're going to jump in. I'm going to show you the actual revenue numbers and let you know exactly what it looks like here on the channel and how much money we've made here through ad revenue or AdSense. Now, for those of you who do not know, in order to start receiving ad revenue, you need to be part of the YouTube Partner Program. Qualifications for the YouTube Partner Program entail reaching 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours over the course of a year. So looking back over the past 12 months, if you have accumulated at least 4,000 watch hours are simply how much time people are spending watching your videos, and you have more than 1,000 subscribers, that makes you eligible, and then you can apply to be part of the YouTube Partner Program and start having ads placed on your videos, and that in turn is going to allow you to start collecting that money. All right, so here it is, the revenue tab for Creator Fundamentals for the lifetime of the channel. We are just short a couple months of 4 years on the platform. Through ad revenue, we have earned $22,475.50. Now, that's not anything to sneeze at. That's a decent amount of money, but there's something very important about this total that I want to share with you, and that is the channel, the brand as a whole, the business that I've built around this channel has brought in $102,000, which means that in addition to this ad revenue total, we've brought in an additional $80,000. That's why I encourage everybody to not stop at ad revenue, to not focus everything on ad revenue. Now, granted, other people, other channels bring in a lot more ad revenue than this channel has brought in, but there's still opportunity, even for those channels, to really multiply, to 10x that number, to bring in a ton more money than they're bringing in simply through the ads that are displayed on their videos. And that's really something that you need to consider. Multiple revenue streams are so important, and you want to make sure that you own your traffic, that you own your audience, that you develop ways to communicate with your audience that do not involve the platform all by itself, because any day YouTube can shut down your channel without cause, without reason. They don't have to explain it to you, and then all that money's gone and you are out on your butt. So if you don't want that to happen, if you want to develop multiple ways to communicate with your audience and develop revenue streams above and beyond AdSense, it's so important that you start to learn how to build business systems around your channel and how to make sure that revenue is not coming in from one place. You've heard the expression, don't put all your eggs in one basket. Never is it more true than the revenue that you bring in with your channel. Start learning now. Creator Fundamentals is a great place to learn. Make sure you click that subscribe button and ring the bell so you're alerted to future content. There's a ton of videos on this channel about learning how to diversify your income and build revenue streams that are going to help you build a sustainable business and not just this cool YouTube channel that earns a little bit of money from ad revenue. But hey, I'm really interested. Let me know in the comments below. Did you think this channel made more or less than the $22,000 in ad revenue? And what do you think about the other number, 100,000 plus? Is that above or below what you thought the channel itself was making? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Let me know in the comments below. How has the revenue on your channel been treating you? Is it above or below what you were anticipating? And are you taking advantage of multiple revenue streams? Join the conversation in the comments below and let me know what you're doing to turn your YouTube channel into a business. And hey, don't let the learning stop here. I'm going to put a video on screen now that shares even more information that you can use to grow your YouTube channel and develop income around that channel.